Head County Championship, round 8. It's the Blue Moon Bay Speedway, which is a fast, difficult, twisty tarmac circuit. Now, Tommy Powell in the black Focus, a few of the drivers has expressed a few concerns to the stewards about his driving style, so we were going to keep an eye on the Wildcard, but it was Mattman who got them underway then. He had a really good start with Buzzin trying to get up the inside of Tommy Powell on the first corner. Tommy Powell giving CK a sideways kiss and then braking so hard and early here. Buzzin's upset. He gets hit by CK, out of shape. Thunderbolt's out of shape. He comes across on Buzzin. Buzzin on the grass, demoted to 7th. And that really wasn't the result that Buzzin wanted out of this race, and he got the bit between his teeth and got his toe down to try and get back in touch. Meanwhile, Tommy Powell then, because of that incident hitting the barrier there, moved up into 2nd, but Dazman wasn't having that and got up the inside of him there to take 2nd. Meanwhile, Buzzin had overtaken CK to pull himself back to 6th place. In 5th place it was Dr Traxxer then, and Buzzin wanted to get on the back of him to get maximum points. Dazman went in pursuit of Mattman, who was streets ahead of everybody by this stage. He pulled out a really healthy lead on Dazman, whilst in 3rd place it was Tommy Powell. Thunderbolt then was having his own personal battle with CK once again, the back of the field, and CK tried this move which didn't quite come off and ended in a pirouette for the American driver. Meanwhile then, Tommy Powell had been caught by Dr Traxxer, and he got on the outside of him down the main straight after getting the drag to pull himself into 3rd place. Of course meant that he had a gap between himself and his championship rival Buzzin, and that gap was Tommy Powell. He of course was the wild card and known to be a little bit unpredictable. Heading into the interior section then, Tommy Powell just seemed to pull away off track, whether he had some sort of control issue or maybe there was a message coming in from the stewards that he was under investigation. Up front then, Dazman had been catching Mattman inch by inch and needed one more lap really to try and make any sort of a move on him, but it was Mattman then who took a well-deserved win, with Dazman taking 2nd. Dr Traxxer came in 3rd and Buzzin finished in 4th. So Dr Traxxer getting some more points above his championship rival Buzzin. Mattman then takes the win, 2nd place Dazman. Dr Traxxer takes 3rd and 2 more points over Buzzin in 4th. Thunderbolt took 5th, CK was 6th, and the unpredictable Tommy Powell was 7th. And so, as a result of Tommy Powell coming last, he is on pole position for this race. And it looks like Buzzin's trying to make an early move here as we go on board with him. He's up the outside of Tommy Powell. Tommy's going to have the inside line for turn 1, of course, but Buzzin's taking it very quick indeed. And there's a little touch between them. Buzzin's gone a little bit wide, but he's still on the racing line. And he must have got 1st place here. And what? Oh my goodness me, what was that about? And this carnage! Well, what the was that about there? That's disgusting driving, if they ask me. Let's take a look on the replay then. Tommy Powell, the inside. Buzzin comes across, there's a little touch between them. Buzzin going wide, but as Stewie said, up onto the racing line. Oh, and Tommy Powell just comes across 3 lanes, stuffs him, and there's carnage behind. Let's take a look from CK's view. Yeah, Buzzin does come across, there's a little bit of contact, but Buzzin gets the racing line up the bank. Tommy just comes straight across and stuffs him into the barriers. Absolutely unbelievable. Can see from Tommy's car, he can see Buzzin behind, he can see Buzzin on his right there. He knows that he's there on the right hand side and just cuts straight across and pushes him into the barrier. That is just not on. For once, I absolutely agree with you, Stewie. So it's a restart, and for the moment, Tommy Powell being allowed to lead them. I know he's under investigation, so we're going to see how that pans out. Tommy Powell then leads them down the main straight. Buzzin's got a great toe here from Thunderbolt. A really, really good toe. He may even make the diagonal. He does make the switch. He's now getting the toe from Tommy Powell. It looks as though he's going to try and get up the inside, and that is a great move. A great move by Buzzin to dispatch Tommy Powell, who moves across on Thunderbolt. He's really trying to take liberties here. He's on a bad line again, and I think it's forced some of the other competitors wide. Thunderbolt out of control in the spin there as Buzzin heads away down the back straight. Tommy Powell still in second place, but as I said, he is under investigation by the stewards. Buzzin safely through. Tommy Powell through as we go on board with Dr. Traxxer. There was Dazman. He's trying to get up the inside there. That was very nearly pulled off by him. Just up ahead. Matman then. He's pursuing Tommy Powell. And Matman's got a little bit out of shape there, I'm sure. Be able to capitalise on this. He's got Dazman breathing all over his back bumper there. And he does have the outside line here. And it looks as though he's going to take Tommy Powell. At the same time, Tommy Powell dropping right back. He may have got a message from the stewards as we go on board with Matman. He's got Dr. Traxxer one side. He's got Dazman the other. It's a full great meet. And he's double tangoed. Absolutely double tangoed there. Great manoeuvres. Oh, Traxxer comes right across his nose. But the two full great media drivers dispatching Matman in one single blow. There's Dazman cuts across the nose of Dr. Traxxer. There were inches between them there as Matman tries to stay in touch with Dr. Traxxer. Gets a little bit out of shape there as he must be on the limit. Tommy Powell back down to fifth. I'm sure that we might see him drop out. I know he's got a message from the stewards. We don't know what that is yet, whether that's giving up places in this particular race or whether he is going to be totally disqualified. We will have to wait and find out as we follow Dazman being pursued by Dr. Traxxer. Dazman taking a slight blow on the barriers, but I don't think it's going to make too much difference, although Traxxer is getting a really good tow here. I'm sure that Traxxer meter, as we go on board with him, is going to get a very good tow here. Is he going to go left or right? He goes left to take the inside line for turn one as Matman tries to stay with them, and Traxxer is through, but Dazman has got the inside line and cut back through. That's great stuff. Traxxer has come back at him and moved back into second. Well, this is real cat and mouse stuff from the two full great media boys. Meanwhile, up front, Buzzin is kind of streaking away with it. Dazman right on Dr. Traxxer's bumper. Is he going to try and get up the inside here? He is. I'm not sure he's going to pull this one off though, but if he does that, there's going to be a fantastic move there, side by side, touching door handles. This is fantastic racing from these two. Take the outside line and let Dr. Traxxer through there. Is he going to cut back? He does. Is he going to try and take him on the last corner? He's thinking about it, certainly. Just a quick dab on the brakes. He's going to get the tow here, keeps himself nicely away from the barriers. We're on board with him now. He's perfectly placed to get a good tow here. Now, is he going to try a move down the inside like the previous lap, or is he going to go around the outside? No, he takes the inside line just before Buzzin goes through, takes the inside line. He is ahead, hard on the brakes then, tight on the inside line. Traxxer looking to make the switch back, but he's not close enough this time, and tucks in behind Dazman for the very, very fast left-hander, and Dazman absolutely on the limit with that one. Traxxer getting back in contention then. Oh no, he's got a little bit wide. And Dazman is going to have a little bit of breathing space here for the end of this lap. I'm pretty sure he takes a really nice tight line through there. Little bit of bad luck there, maybe a lapse of concentration for Dr. Traxxer. Dazman getting it slightly sideways, which of course is his style, and we don't want any comments from you, Stewie, about being stone cold dead.
Listen, son, I didn't
No,
say
and let's
it,
hope we
did
can
I?
keep it that way, as Dazman then has pulled out quite a gap now on Dr. Traxxer, who's still being pursued in the background by Matman, but I feel that Matman has lost touch with Dr. Traxxer ever so slightly. The view from Dazman's car, we can see Buzzin, that little orange speck just ahead then, as Dazman heads into turn one. He's gone a little bit wider than normal. I think he's carrying a little bit more speed. There's Buzzin ahead. This race, let's hope that he keeps his head in order to secure 20 points, in which case Dr. Traxxer would score 14 if they stay in this position, and Buzzin badly needs those points. They're starting to space out a little now, I feel, and the spacing looks pretty equal. Their lap times, if we just look at a lap chart, their lap times are all within a tenth 2/10 of each other. There's really nothing in it. The last bend then, and hopefully we're going to get an onboard shot down this main straight so you can appreciate the type of speeds that they're carrying. Around about 162, 165 miles an hour before braking hard into the left-hander. Then it's Buzzin then who crosses the line. He's got a healthy gap over Dazman. Let's see what the times are like. Dazman is a little quicker this lap. So too is Dr. Traxxer. He's keeping the distance between himself and the Matman in fourth. Dr. Traxxer then would love to at least get up into second place here. He must be really conscious of that big gap in points between first and second place. Traxxer then, looking as though he is really on the money now, and looks to be between himself and Dazman. All three Full Great Media drivers absolutely lightning quick round this track, of course, but I do feel that Dazman is starting to catch Buzzin. In front, Traxxer equally is starting to catch Dazman. Now, is this because Buzzin is starting to ease off with the remaining time that's left? It could well be the case. As we go back on board with him, he may feel safe enough that he's got this race in hand.
I'm going to say that if you've got a healthy lead, there's really no point in taking what I would deem unnecessary risks if you feel that you've got enough in the bag to win the race, and that may be what Buzzin's after right now.
Begrudgingly, as Dazman does appear to be catching Buzzin, and Dr. Traxxer appears to be catching Dazman in front, so it could be that Buzzin is easing off just a little. He badly needs these 20 points in the bag. We're on the last lap, and it could be that that's the case as he enters for the last time the tight hairpin up to the next left section. He's just got 3 corners to go now. He's still got a healthy lead as Dazman goes through. He's into the final bend then. Buzzin, here we go. This is it. It's flat out towards the start finish line. I don't think Dazman's going to be anywhere near him as we go on board with Buzzin. Then he's going to take this win. It's going to be a good morning's work for him. 20 points in, and he's eased off. He's eased off. What's going on? I think he's going for a cheeky photo finish, and this is going to be close. Oh my goodness me, he took a real gamble there in order to get a photo finish, but it is Buzzin that takes the win. Second, Dazman. That was really close. Third, Dr. Traxxer, and just going through there was Matman. So the official result, round 8, race 2. Buzzin takes the win then. Second place, it's Dazman. Dr. Traxxer drops 6 points to his championship rival Buzzin in third. In fourth place, it's Matman. Fifth for Thunderbolt. Sixth for CK. And the stewards did investigate Tommy Powell and decided that he was going to be disqualified. The standings after round 8 then. Buzzin has a 1 point lead over Dr. Traxxer in second. It's third for Dazman. Thunderbolt is fourth. Don Desmo still hanging on to fifth, even though he was away on family duty this weekend. And in sixth place, it's CK. Still to come then, rounds 9 and 10, and that finale BMW race from Dragon Trail. So join us again for the Head Candy Championship.